Hello and welcome to Data Management Online Learning. I'm your teacher, Lisa Davies, and you can call me Lisa throughout the course. It just makes things easier. Just so you know who you're talking to, I've got a little picture of myself up here, and we'll make that go away now because we don't need that. All right, so now we're looking at the course homepage, and this is what you see as soon as you log on to the e-learning course for the data management. I'm actually really excited because I've spent the summer reworking the whole homepage and the whole course actually. There's a lot of changes I've been wanting to make for quite some time, so I decided to just redo the whole thing. And I think I've made it easier and more functional and more enjoyable for the students. And I guess you guys will let me know that as we're going along. So I want to show you a few features of the website to make it easier for you to navigate around and get started. I also want to talk to you just a little bit in terms of the things that are necessary for success in an e-learning learning environment. Some of you, this may not be your first experience with online learning, and that's good. Others, if it is your first experience, if you're in the Data Management for You course, I'm assuming that you're headed to university or college next September. And I have to tell you that I also teach at Trent University, and that the push is really moving towards online learning. There's almost every course now has an online learning component, whether it's submitting assignments via Dropboxes, electronic Dropboxes, or professors posting all of their class notes and quizzes online. I think in a few more years, we're going to see the majority of teaching done online at that level. So this is a great experience for you to learn how to use what we call a learning management system. Ours is called D2L. That's the company that provides our website that we work through. I think it's a really good one and a really easy one for you guys to learn on, and a lot of universities and colleges are using it too, so that's good. It'll be familiar. One of the things, probably the biggest factor I have to say for students who are unsuccessful, and I don't have a lot of students who are unsuccessful, to tell you the truth. Most students are very successful in this course. One of the factors I find that really gets people into trouble is attendance and lack of self-discipline in terms of getting online every day in your assigned e-learning period. I can't stress enough how important it is for you to stay focused and not give in to the urge to use that time for something else and tell yourself that you'll catch up sometime later. Especially you period 1 and period 4 people out there, yeah, I'm talking to you. Sleeping in the morning sounds great, leaving early in the afternoon, taking on some extra hours at your part-time job. I know, don't do it, please. You've got to treat this like a regular class. This is going to count in your university credits average for scholarships, for university admission. You've got to take this seriously and treat it like a real course. I do take attendance. I can see when you're logging on. I can show you a little bit later on how I do that. And I can report on your attendance also to your home school, and I do that on a weekly basis, and they get a report. So we really do keep close tabs on you, and it's really important that you take it seriously. So for the home page, I just want to show you a little bit about it. What I've done is I've worked hard this summer on a Google Calendar format that's interactive. So on the home page, you're going to find the Google Calendar for the month that we're in. Now we're in September. And when you click on one of the boxes, so let's click on the welcome box, which I'm hoping you've already done or you wouldn't be here. Let's try that again. There we are. Then you can see that we have the welcome to the course message and a link. Now the introduction and tour that are showing there are going to be different because we're changing that right now with this video. Anyway, the information that's contained on the calendar day is your daily lesson. If you're staying caught up, then you should be done all of the work that's contained in that daily lesson on or before that day. I don't mind if you work ahead, that's fine, especially if you know you're going to be, going away, or you've got an appointment next week or something, and you want to, make sure that you don't get behind. That's fine. If you miss a day here and there, that's not so bad. If you're missing whole days in a row and they start to add up, then you're going to be hearing from me, and that's really bad, and we need to talk about that, okay? Also, please let me know if you're not going to be online for some reason, like you're going on a trip or you're going in hospital, that kind of thing, so that I can keep tabs of that. All of the coursework is going to be accessible through the Google Calendar on a daily basis. All of the lessons, videos, assignments, assignment solutions, everything is provided for you through there. You do not have to go anywhere else and look for it. However, it is all in different places, and the different places is what we call the dashboard of the course. And this is our course dashboard because it lets us navigate all over the course. I'm going to show you just a couple of the things that you're going to use in this course dashboard. One of them is if you go into resources, you'll find that a couple of times in the course I've referred to the locker, and I've asked you to put something in your locker. So if you click on resources and you click on locker, it's really just a folder. And I want you to start putting documents into that folder. If you have a formula page, or if you have the assignments that I've asked you to put in your locker for future reference, if you have some data that you're holding on to and using for your culminating activity, it's really great to keep it all in this one place. And it really works just like a folder. When you go into your locker, you upload the file, and there it is. So it's your own little Google Drive right inside D2L, which is great. Another place that you might want to go is to the discussion board. So we're going to go to communication, and we're going to click on discussions. And this course involves a lot of discussion because I want it to feel like a real course, like a real class. So I'm going to ask you several times in the course to go to a discussion board link and post your thoughts on something or an answer to something. There's also a class lounge assignment help section that you can see right here in the discussion board, and that's a general bulletin board for anybody to go and post. So if you're stuck on an assignment question, the first place I want you to go is there and post it and say, anybody else having trouble with this? And then somebody else will see it and give you some help, and hopefully everybody's working together. That's your first stop when you're looking for help on a question. If nobody else can help you in the discussion board, I will also monitor it, and I might throw something up there as well to get everybody going on it. Your last sort of thing that you want to do is email me. If you got to the point where you can't get any other help, then email me, and I would be glad to make you a video. Lots of different things that I can do to help you. What I'd like to do is spend a lot more time working one-on-one with students in this course. Another thing that you will probably want to use is the grades tool. If you go into assessment, I'm just going to change this so it looks like it does for you. And you go to assessment and you select grades. You're going to see a list of all of the different assignments, quizzes, tests, etc. that you're going to do in this course. And as the marks come in, they will automatically come into the grades tool, and you can check and make sure that everything's been handed in, everything's been done, and you can see your grades for all of it. The one thing that you don't see is how much each thing counts for. I will be sending you out sort of a final mark as we're going along so that you have that information also, but that's a good place to keep checking and make sure that you've got everything done that you need to do. Another good thing to check is to go up here to, I think it's resources, no, user progress in assessments. And if you press on the user progress, you're going to see a list of everything that you've done so far. You can see how much time you've spent reading content, you can see your grades, you can see what you've handed in, and I can see all this too, so I can see how much time students are spending in the course, etc. It's a great thing to keep yourself on track and make sure that you're doing everything you need to do. The last thing I want to talk about quickly is the email tool. If you go to class list and that's in communication and class list, when you see a list of everybody in the course, my name will be there too. If you click on the drop down beside my name, one of the options is email, and that's a quick way to email me. Please don't use the pager tool, it doesn't work properly. Just email me whenever you need me. Okay, I don't want to go too much longer on this video and get cut off, so I will say good luck on the course. I'm looking forward to working with you, and please email me if you have any questions.